Shalom Israel, the preaching officer 500 Naharyala. You know what I'm saying? It's the Lashawan Qadash class. If you ain't familiar, the Lashawan Qadash is the ancient Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? The Hebrew that the Bible was originally written in. The language that our forefathers spoke. You know what I'm saying? It's what you would call today Paleo Hebrew or ancient Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? The Hebrew before they put the vowels in it and made it modern. So in the ISUPK, we're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. We're a school, so we teach these things. We teach you the basics, the how to function as an Israelite. Because being an Israelite in the world is very, 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 very overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? So this is why we say we're the home of the truth. Because here is home. You know what I'm saying? You know the truth, now come home. Now come speak your language amongst your people. Keep the feast days amongst your people. We got the Passover coming up. Barakatah I was trying for the Passover. You know what I'm saying? We got the Passover coming up April 4th in Houston. You know what I'm saying? We gonna meet up with all the Akim. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brothers, we just done did Hebrew Academy together. I can't wait to link up with the Akim. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. The last time we was out there, we barely even got to party like that. We was getting down, you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? This is the place where we can do that. This is the place where you could be who you are. You can be a Jew. You know what I'm saying? And if you didn't know, you lived under a rock. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? So this is the Lashawan Qadash class. You know what I'm saying? The Holy Tongue, the ancient Hebrew. So we're gonna go over three things today. I ain't gonna keep y'all all night. We're gonna go over three things. First, we're gonna reiterate what we learned last week. And if you can't see or something is, you know what I'm saying, or something is blocking or the light or something, just let me know. Type it in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you type it in the chat and we'll be good. So, you know what I'm saying? So we got no vowels in the ancient Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? So anytime you hear that, Yahuwah, Yahushawa, Yehoshua, Yeshua, all that garbage, that's not ancient Hebrew. That's modern Hebrew. Where the heathen had came and figured out a way, you know what I'm saying? They figured out a way how to turn our language into theirs. It's the same way they do with our slang today. They try to make our slang theirs. They got something called Ebonics, where they take what we say and they make it so they can say it. But of course, it doesn't sound the same. You know what I'm saying? It's just a way that they can talk like us amongst themselves. You know what I'm saying? So there's no vowels, and you read from right to left. You read from right to left. You know what I'm saying? From right to left. So we're gonna go over a few of the basics. We're gonna go over the letters, the alphabets, characters. Salaki, I gotta stop saying letters. They're characters. We're gonna go over the characters, and we're gonna go over the 1 through 10. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go over the numbers. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna go over some prominent names, and then I'm gonna leave y'all. You know what I'm saying, with y'all Thirsty Thursday. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave y'all with y'all Thursday. So again, I'm Preaching Officer 500 Naharyala out of ISUPK Syracuse under the leadership of Commander General Hana. We are the ISUPK. We have been teaching this truth since 1969. You know what I'm saying? And we are to wake up our people. So with that, I say Shalom, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shabbarakatum. You know what I'm saying? So first and foremost, I don't know if y'all can see. Just let me know if you can see. If you can't, we're gonna start off here with the Ah. We're gonna start up here with the Ah. Try to get out your way. We got Ah, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Da, Ya, Ka. La, Ma, Na, Sa, I. Pa, Taza, Kwa, Ra, Sha, Tha. So each one of these characters make a sound. You know what I'm saying? Each one of these characters make a sound. And when you put these sounds together, they make words. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go over it one more time and we ain't gonna stick on it too long. We got ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, ta, za, qua, ra, sha, fa. And each one of these characters have a root word. You know what I'm saying? Each one of these characters have a root word. You know what I'm saying? And when we get into it, when we start getting into it, right now I'm giving you the basics. When we get into it, we're gonna go over all these root words. You know what I'm saying? And where they come from. And where do we get what we know today as the written language from? Because this language comes from Adam. You know what I'm saying? Adam spoke this language. Adam named the animals. Adam came up with the ah. All of this comes from our forefathers. This is our language. You know what I'm saying? And then we learn how it all comes together and how it plays and how simple life is. Then you'll understand black people. Black people are simple people. You know what I'm saying? Jacob said Jacob was a simple man. He liked to dwell in tents. He liked to chill. He liked to relax. Esau was a man of the field. He liked to hunt. So one more time, for time's sake, we're gonna give it to you. Get out your way. Ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, ta, za, qua, ra, sha, ta. And then you're gonna get to the point where you can say it in your head. Ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, ta, za, qua, ra, sha, ta. Where you don't have to look at the board, where you could just say it. Or you could see a brother name and you know the characters that it spell out. When somebody in our school get raised up, we write their name on the board for them to see in the Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? So they'll know these characters spell out my name. These characters spell my name. You know what I'm saying? So that's the ABCs, as you will call it. We call it the Abagas. We're gonna go into the one through 10. You know what I'm saying? Just to put it down. And of course, this is class, so you can write this down, put it in your notes, screenshot the characters. So the first number we got, if you can see, and let me know if it's introverted, if it's backwards where you can't see it. We got a cod. It look like it's introverted where you can't see it. Let me see if I can switch it. Let me see if I can switch it. Because of course the Hebrew is right from left. There it came up. Bam. Got you. Copy. I can tell you how I was shot. So boom. We got a cod. A cod is one. A cod means one. We're gonna do it in the Hebrew. Remember, from right to left. There is no vowels. So we got a, cha. So like you. More so like that. Achadav. That's Akkad. That means one in the Hebrew. If anybody know Captain Akkad Abarayam in the UPK Philadelphia, you know what I'm saying? You'll know what some of his name means. Shalom, priest. Y'all watching me on Shabbat. So what we do is go over the numbers, go over the letters, go over root words, go over similar words, and you'll find out what brothers' names mean when you start to learn the alphabet, the numbers. So one is a chad. Two is shanya. Shanya. Sha na ya. Sha na ya. Shanya. Akkad shanya. Number three is shalash. It's sha la sha. Shalash. You know what I'm saying? Shalash. Let me know if it's hard to read. Number four is Arabai. 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 You know what I'm saying? Arabai. You got five. Kamash. Kamash is five. Hamash. Masha. Hamash. Kamash means five. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go over here. Sha. Sha. Six is Shasha. Sha. Sha. Shasha. Sound like six almost a little bit, right? Shasha. Yes, in Spanish. Seven. Oh, where my God body's at. Seven is Shabai. 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 Seven is Shabai. So let's go over real quick. We got Akkad, Shanya, Shalash, Arabai, Kamash, Shasha, Shabai. Now we got eight. Shamana. Oh, that's a long one, right? So we got Sha, Ma, Wa, Na. We got Shamana. You know what I'm saying? See if it's hard to see. No, it's actually coming out all right. It's coming out. You know what I'm saying? Tawa mean good in the Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? Tawa mean good. It's coming out Tawa. So we got Akkad, Shaya, Shalash, Arabai, Kamash, Shasha, Shabai, Shamawana. You know what I'm saying? The Shai. The Shai. The Shai. The Shai. Now you got 10. Aishara. Aishara. Wonder if it's an Aishara. Aishara. Let's slide here real quick. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not. I had it right. If you in the UPK, you know what Aishara means. You gonna hear that after every class. My Aishara. 10% of them. 10. Aishara. Aishara. You know what I'm saying? And just real quick, I'm gonna step out of the way so y'all can see the numbers. The Most High God will, like, this language is easy, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is our language. It's not really hard. Once you get into it, you will start to figure out exactly what means what and how to move. And you know what I'm saying? You'll know. You'll know. And it comes easy. Like I said last class, this is our language. We have the jurisdiction on it. So if we say this is what this means, this is what it means. Want to know why? Because it's ours. We don't have to wait for no Jewish man to tell us one mean achad. We ain't got to tell him two mean shanya. We don't even have to ask him, how do you pronounce it? Because it's our language, and he can never be a Jew. So what we do is we teach our people the truth, our language. So we got Akkad, Shanya, Shalash, Arabai, Kamash, Shasha, Shabai, Shamana, Dashai, Aishara. So now you'll say it without looking. Akkad, Shanya, Shalash, Arabai, Kamash, Shasha, Shabai, or Shamawana, Dashai, Aishara. You know what I'm saying? You will start to learn the language. And when you grab the Tanakh, you're going to see it. On the 5th day of the 7th month, it's going to say Kamash, Shabai, Shabayah. You're going to see it. You're going to say Shabai. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see Kamashyam. You're going to see Shalashyam. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see it. You're going to see it when you read in the Torah, in the Hebrew. So you're going to be like, oh, okay, all right. I know this means 3. I know Shalashyam means 30. The yum at the end of every word makes it plural. You know what I'm saying? The yum at the end of every word makes it plural or multiple. Shalashyam will be 30. You'll see these words, and if you tune into the Sabbath service, Lord Allah will have our Sabbath service up and running at ISUPK Syracuse, and you'll get familiar with it. You'll get familiar with the letters, the word or slakia, the characters, the words, the numbers, and the phraseology. It just repeats itself. It's a lot of repetitiveness, but that's what you need to learn. That's how I learned it. Repetitiveness. Over and 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 over again. Because at the end of the day, you're going to have children. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to teach your children how to speak in their language. You're going to have to teach them la'ah. You're going to have to teach them la'ah. That's going to be your biggest word as a parent. La'ah. No, we don't do that. Or kan, which means yes. Kan. Kan is yes. You know what I'm saying? Kan. Or la'ah. You know what I'm saying? Salakia. Salakia means excuse me or forgive me. Salakia would be manners, etiquette. How you know what I'm saying? How you speak. You don't interrupt the brother. You salakia. You know what I'm saying? If I may, and you speak. A lot of times you'll see us in the UPK, we'll be like speaking Hebrew and English. You know what I'm saying? Because we just now getting down to the nitty gritty. You know what I'm saying? This is our time to shine. This is our time to learn it. You have brothers in here who speak it fluent. You know what I'm saying? Lord allow, I'll become one of those brothers to speak it fluent, have a fluent conversation in the Hebrew. But if I hear somebody having a conversation in the Hebrew, I know what they say. It's almost like Spanish. You know what I'm saying? I can teach y'all Spanish. I can't speak it fully fluent, but if somebody starts talking Spanish, I can understand it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we want to do, because when we pass it down to the next generation, Lord allow, the next generation could speak it fluent. The generation after that could speak it fluent. All these words, all these phrases, all these, mainly the Torah, if we can read it, guess what our generation going to do under us? They're going to read it better. They're gonna read it fluent. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we want to lead. That's what the Most High God wants, because this is the Most High God's truth. It's not our truth. It's not something that we just went in the back room and came and scribbled up and figured out how to do it. No, it's not what happened. You know what I'm saying? So again, we got A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za. Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, Lama, Na, Sa, A. Pa, Ta, Za, Kwa, Ra, Sha, Ta. It's a little blurry over here. Right, yeah. And then we're gonna go over the numbers one more time, and then we're gonna go over some prominent names, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. Boom. I hope y'all can see that better. Yep. So we got A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za. Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, Lama, Na, Sa, I. Pa, Ta, Za, Kwa, Ra, Sha, Ta. And I'm gonna do a class. I'm gonna do a class where I show you what all these root words mean. You know what I'm saying? So you'll know what Allah means, or you'll know what Bayaf means, or you know what Gadal means, or Dalaf, or Hana, or Wawa, or Zayan. You know what I'm saying? You'll know what these words mean, and you'll know why you say what you say. And it's all like it's so deep. It's all like hieroglyphs. It's like hieroglyphics. These words mean something. These characters mean a word, and these words mean whatever this looks like. Somebody's got to show you what it is. So, of course, Yasha Allah got it right here. Yasha Allah. Of course, you got Yasha Allah, one of the most prominent names. But let's get Yahweh. That's what the world knows today as the Tetragrammaton. This is called the Tetragrammaton. The four letters that make the four characters that make up the Most High God name. Let me see if I can somehow get. The four characters that make up the Most High God name. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh. Yah. Ha-wa. That's how you say the Father's name. You know what I'm saying? Shalom, priest. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat. So you got the Father's name is Yah-ha-wa-ha. And if the ha is at the end of a word, you just connect it. Almost like we do today. You know what I'm saying? When we say Shaniqua or Isaiah. We don't say Isaiah ha. No. We connect the ha to the end of it. So you got Yahweh. Then you got Yahweh Shai. You got Yahweh Shai. So you got Yasha Allah, which means he is a prince of the power. You got Yahweh, which means he is, or I exist, or he exists. Yahweh. Hawa is he. Yahweh, he exists. Yahweh Shai means the Lord's salvation, his salvation. You know what I'm saying? That's what this means. You know what I'm saying? So you got Yahweh Shai, Yasha Allah, which is Israel. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I'll give y'all my name. Well, I won't put my name up there. See what other prominent names. We got let me see. You got Mayaka Allah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to General Mayak. You know what I'm saying? You got Mayaka Allah, which means he is like God. You know what I'm saying? If I'm quoting it right. You know what I'm saying? Mayaka Allah. And that's the Hebrew name for Michael. You know what I'm saying? The archangel. You know what I'm saying? That's lead charge over Israel. You know what I'm saying? So you got Yasha Allah, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, Mayaka Allah. You know what I'm saying? See what other prominent names we got up there. Mm-hmm. Oh, we could do Israel name before it got changed. Yaiqua. You know what I'm saying? Yaiqua. Yaiqua. That's Jacob's name. You know what I'm saying? We got Iqua. Of course, there wasn't no J's back then. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no J's in ancient Israel. You know what I'm saying? So we only spoke Yah. Yah, Yah, Yah. You know what I'm saying? The Yah was replaced with the J. You know what I'm saying? That way most of our names, when we go down the history, most of the prophets had the Lord's name in their name. You know what I'm saying? Most of the prophets had that Yah in their name. Most of the prophets had the Lord's name in their name. So you'll see a lot of Yahs, Yah, Yahweh Shai, Yah, my Yah. You know what I'm saying? All of that, all through it. So they replaced it with a J sometime, I believe, like the 15th century, 15th, 16th century. But before that, you didn't see Jacob. It was Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? This is also where they get the word James from, too. You know what I'm saying? James is a derivative from Jacob. But it all stems back to Yahweh. So we went over the alphabet, or what we call, you know what I'm saying, the characters of the Hebrew characters that make up our alphabet, the Ahs and the Bas and the Gas. We went over the 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 10. You know what I'm saying? We got all the way up to 10 from Akkad down to Aishra. You know what I'm saying? Before we close out, we'll go over it again. We got some prominent names. We got Israel. We got Yahweh. Yahweh Shai, we got Mayaka Allah, we got Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? And not only do we got the name, we got the characters that make up their name. So again, like when a brother and sister get their name and here, we write it up on the board in the characters in the Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be able to see what your name look like in Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? So we just progress from here. We'll go from speaking it to writing it to actually having a culture or a government that's ran and designed by this. Because believe it or not, this is sophisticated. You know what I'm saying? The Edomites, they feel like they have to always take something and make it better. So they took our languages and added vowels and added certain ways they pronounce it, so they think they could make our language more sophisticated. But we're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna keep it back to us, and we're gonna keep this in our culture. We're gonna pass this down. So we're gonna go over the alphabet again. We got the A, we got the Ba, we got the Ga, the Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I. Pa, Ta, Za, Kwa, Ra, Sha, Tha. You know what I'm saying? That's from A, that's the Alpha and the Omega, the A and the Tha. That's the beginning and the end. You know what I'm saying? That famous quote that you hear Christ say, I am the Alpha and Omega, it didn't say Alpha and Omega in the Hebrew. In the Hebrew, it's the Ah and the Tha. The Allah and the Tha. You know what I'm saying? That's the beginning and the end of the characters of our alphabet. You know what I'm saying? Then we got 1 through 10. We got Akkad, which means 1. Shanya, which means 2. Shalash, which means 3. Arabai means 4. Kamash means 5. Shasha means 6. Shabai means 7. Shamana is 8. Tashai is 9. And Aishara is 10. You know what I'm saying? Aishara is the 10th number. And then we got these prominent names. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to do we're going to have a little fun with the last couple minutes we got. I hope everybody wrote that down. That's on the board for you to write down. So last week, we went over some basics. Last week, we actually went over the salute. You know what I'm saying? Went over simple things. So now we went over the basics. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of a UPK lingo, things you want to hear us say often. All right. First thing first. One of our most frequently used words. Shalom. 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 Mind you, these are our most frequently used words. So we're gonna go over some of the most frequently used words and the phrases. You know what I'm saying? Well, so first thing first, shalom. That means peace. Shalom means peace. Let me know if y'all can see. Ak means brother. Tawab means good. Yeah. Salakia means excuse me, as in like manners, or forgive me, as in like sorry. Depending on the context, the brother or sister will know exactly what you're talking about.
Salakia. It's funny, that's the word. You told him about 7, right?
7.
Shabbat.
Yep, 7 is Shabbat.
And the Sabbath?
Yep.
Yeah, that was good.
I'm talking about Shabbat. 7. Yeah. Most of these words and these phrases, we're going to get real familiar when you get to the culture of being an Israelite. Like even the Ashura, the 10th, you know what I'm saying? Even the tithe. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of our lifestyle. That's a part of how we live. Like even the Qad, Captain the Qad, you don't know at least, damn, I know what one part of his name means. You know what I'm saying? Like brothers, you'll get familiar. I know what your name, like priest and officer Hazahad. When he meets you, he know what your name means. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna say your name means this, right? Because he know what the language is. You know what I'm saying? And that's powerful just to know what your name means. You ain't just know Rondell, you know what I'm saying? Or Jaquan, or it just don't have no meaning or no power with the Most High. Right. Not to say you can't beat somebody with that name, but in here your name means something. It's something to actually live up to. So more common phrases that we say. Tawada. Which means thank you. I'm saying thank you. That's manners. These is manners. This proper Hebrew etiquette. You know what I'm saying? This is eating with the tiny fork and the tiny spoon at the dinner table. Then we got Ayan the bar. Ayan the bar is you're welcome, but to be textually correct, it means without word. You know what I'm saying? Meaning you ain't gotta say it. Like how we say, man, that was nothing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't have to say it. Like say less almost. Like say less. You ain't have to say it. I just did that with you. You use that as you're welcome. You know what I'm saying? So in the language, in the culture, it's a lot. It's a lot to go over. It's a lot to get familiar with. Actually, when I first even became aware of the truth, the brother sent me he sent me a book on Paleo Hebrew, the ancient Hebrew, and he sent me a Google Drive with like 1,000 Hebrew words, like a dictionary. You know what I'm saying? And it's written in the ancient Hebrew and explained. So I studied that for a long time. Before I actually started reading the Torah. And then me coming into UPK and reading the Torah is culture. You know what I'm saying? I just fit right in. I told Captain Osh last Passover, I had to ride with Captain Osh. Captain Osh is in charge of actually who reads the Hebrew for the generals during these high holy days. So I was telling him, I'm like, I actually wanted to read like that. And he like, how is your reading? Now I did a video reading it fluent, but the video was so long I couldn't send it to nobody. So he like, yeah, just practice or whatever you could. And the brothers is so inspirational, like priest and officer Yatazar out of headquarters, man, like they read the Torah fluently. It'll give any young man inspiration to say, yo, I can read that, I can learn it. You know what I'm saying? And it's without a shadow of a doubt, this is our language. Down to everything. It's our language. What other group of people greet each other with peace? You never seen a white man greet another white man with peace. And I ain't talking about that Jewish shalom. I'm not talking about that.
Right.
You never seen them because really they want war. We are the peaceable people. We peace, brother. Shalom. What have you ever heard a nation of people call each other brothers? Only we do it. We do it so much, we call the Arabs ox. That's our nickname for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we call them the Akis. You know what I'm saying? And we call each man we see brother, sister. You know what I'm saying? This is our culture down to the T. Like, even for the words for husband and wife. There is no Hebrew word for husband and wife. The Hebrew word for husband is man. And the Hebrew word for wife is woman. What people call their husband their man.
That's right.
What people call their wife their woman. You know what I'm saying? It's all like when you get into it, it's without a shadow of a doubt that this is us. And this is how we're supposed to speak. And that's why it makes so sense. They like, yo, my daughter be in school, she come home and bring home some homework. I just be shaking my head. Because like what they teaching them is stupid. It's really dumb. They got a packet full of nonsense words. It's called nonsense words. Words that ain't real words. So they can learn how to sound it, get the sound of the words. So they have a packet full of nonsense words. Shabbat. Da-da. And she like, yo, this not even a real word, but I'm going to sound it out and practice it. I said, yeah, these people, they're at their end. You know what I'm saying? They're at their end. Because they are dumb as a box of rocks.
That's right.
You know
so
what I'm
like
saying?
that.
Yep,
Also, with all manners.
Yeah,
White people don't use manners.
Yeah, they don't use
manners.
manners.
Jewish people don't use manners.
Yeah, they don't use manners.
We Tawada.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tawada 1,000 times
Yeah.
in the UPK.
That's a fact. Yeah. Definitely our own manner, our own etiquette, our own way of life, our own style. You know what I'm saying? And this comes from our forefathers. This ain't no made up. Like you got a brother named Zion Lex going on a rampage trying to say brothers made up the Lashawan Qadash. You think we gonna make up a language? Right. Like we gonna make up a language? Even though we can. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing. We can. We did it. We did it in school when we was kids. The girls did it when they were speaking Pig Latin, where they was saying all the words backwards, so you want to understand them. They did it, but this right here comes from the Lord. This right here, this is called the Tetragrammaton.
That's right.
This thing right here was found on all four corners of the earth, and it was only found in reference to the God, what they call the Creator God. The God that created everything. You know what I'm saying? This right here. And they fight tooth and nail to figure out how to pronounce his name. You'll hear Yahuwah. You'll hear Yahweh. You'll hear all these pronunciations of the Tetragrammaton. The Jewish man just say, you know what? We ain't gonna say the name. We just gonna call him Hashem, which means the name. Because again, that's one of the commandments. Don't take up the Lord's name in vain. Yeah, this name means something. So we don't wear shirts that say the Most High name on it or just put the Most High name on it. This is strictly educational purposes. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't do all of that. We don't say it when we can't. We'll say the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Or the Lord. That was our culture as well too. But they took it over and just said, you know what? Hashem, the name. And he became his own God in their way. Because they don't see a black man when they say that. They see white people. So, yeah, we went over a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep it where you could retain it all. I know it's a lot. I ain't gonna erase what's up here. Hopefully, y'all wrote down what was the numbers. The alphabet is still up. You know what I'm saying? And the names of the prominent names of the men and the God of Israel is on here still. Yaquab. This is the same man. Yaquab, his name was changed to Yasha. And then, of course, common phrases that you will hear in the UPK and how to write them in the Hebrew and what they mean. Shalom, Tawab, Salakia, Tawada, Ayandabar. You know what I'm saying? So with that, you got anything?
I'm too well.
Yeah. With that, we gonna in the class, but we gonna do these Lashawan Qadash classes a lot. You know what I'm saying? And these is classes, so even if you gotta, what I used to do is I used to whenever the board get filled, I start screenshotting. I screenshot all the information that's on the board, and when I'm at my slave the next day, I go over the screenshots or I play in my head. Do I know the alphabet? Can I say the alphabet? And I'll get to the alphabet while I play in my head. Do I know the numbers? Can I say the numbers? You know what I'm saying? We're going to get to the days of the week. Well, we real simple because we didn't name the days of the week. The days of the week was numbered.
That's right.
Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, just like in the book of Genesis. So you'll never see a Monday in the scriptures. The only day that's named is the Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? And it's after the number of his name. Shabbat. You know what I'm saying? It's Shabbat. You know what I'm saying? So we'll keep it going and we'll like next week, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go over the root words to all of these characters. You know what I'm saying? Of course we're gonna recap of what we learned this week the same way what we did last week. Last week, remember, we learned there was no vowels in the ancient Hebrew. We also learned that we read from right to left. We read from right to left. So the character on the right is what you read first. You know what I'm saying? And we also learned that this is our language. You know what I'm saying? So we hold the authority on it. You know what I'm saying? Don't go to no Jewish man and try to learn don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to mess your whole Hebrew up. You don't know how many brothers that I see that really follow the ways of Amalek. You know what I'm saying? The so-called Jewish man and the way that he teaches the Hebrew. And it's just not correct. You know what I'm saying? It's not correct. You come to us and we'll show you. His name ain't Yahweh. His name is Yahweh. His name not Yeshua or Yahushua. I done heard you, Yahushua. Like, how do you get Yahushua from this? Like, you just don't get Yahushua from that. Mayaka Allah, Michael. You know what I'm saying? This is how you say it. You don't say it like how the Yahweh. This is how you pronounce all these words. Yup, definitely. Screenshot it. If you missed the numbers, you can go back and screenshot. I had the numbers written up on there. And you get familiar with the alphabet. So when it's time to teach your kids, like we teach them everything, you'll tell them, nah, say the water. You know what I'm saying? Get a little mini board and teach them and put them up there. They young. They're going to learn this. It's going to soak in. They're going to love it. One thing about kids love to have something to live for. You know what I'm saying? My kids love the Lashawan Qadash. My daughter loved the Lashawan Qadash. I can show you. My daughter, she'll say all the numbers. She'll say any phrase that I tell you. I'm just trying to teach her next how to write it. You know what I'm saying? So with that, Shalom, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Barakatah, Wa Yahweh Shamar Allah Ta'ala Hashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.